Hey guys, I'm Coral. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with just a short and sweet little video today. I'm doing the New Year book tag, and this was originally created by the channel Bookables, so if you'd like to watch her video, I will leave the link for that below, because, you know, she created it, so you should watch it. Okay, I guess we should just get right into this, because there's not a lot. There's not very many questions. But the first question is, how many books are you planning to read in 2020? And this isn't like a major goal for me because I'm planning on focusing more on the amount of pages I read rather than the amount of books I read. But I did set my Goodreads goal at 80 books for this year. However, it's not gonna really matter to me whether or not I hit that because, like I said, I'm really focusing on the amount of pages I read instead. So, 80 books, I guess. Okay, the next question is to name 5 books you didn't get to in 2019 but plan on getting to this year. Oh fucking boy, did I have quite a few to choose from. The first one here is The Institute by Stephen King. This was his newest release, and I am actually reading this right now. I am 328 pages into it, and I really like it so far. As with most of Stephen King's most recent work in particular, I mean, like, really his whole backlist, but his new books, they tend to be polarized amongst readers, so I don't really know how other people felt about this, but I really like it so far. Of course, I haven't read the ending. I'm at a very climactic point right now though, so it's very exciting. I don't know what is going to happen next, and I kind of don't want to know because, like, I'm afraid if, like, something might go bad. But I really like this so far, and I plan on finishing it. The next one I have is Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. I really wanted to read this last year, so I put this on my list of 5-star predictions for 2020. I think I'm gonna fucking love this. It sounds so much fun. This is like a sci-fi horror book about killer mermaids. There's a documentary crew, and it just seems like it's gonna be a blast. The next one is Leigh Bardugo's newest release, Ninth House. I meant to read this when it came out last October, and I just didn't get to it, and I'm hoping I will get to this year. I put this on the list. I can't remember. I think this was like my newest published release, the most newest. For some reason that's not sounding right in my head, but this is something I'm gonna read for the If You've Got It, Read It challenge that Spinebreakers are doing for 2020, so I should get to that. The next one is The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman, and I did get part of the way into this, almost halfway. I'm at page 183, and I just I put it down because I spent like 2 weeks reading that amount of book, and normally I think I would have DNF'd it, but I do really want to know what's going to happen. So I think I'm going to try to secure a audiobook copy from my library or something like that, because I want to read it, but I just like wasn't getting into it. So I'm hoping maybe an audiobook will help with that, because I know this is a very beloved series for a lot of people, and I really want to watch the show, which is why I wanted to read the book first, because I felt like with this series, at least, this is something that I really wanted to read before I watched the series. And I don't know, it hasn't been going well, but I'd really like to finish that at some point this year, hopefully soon. Okay, and the last one is Escape by Carolyn Jessup and Laura Palmer. This is a woman's first-hand account of growing up in the Fundamentalist Latter-day Saints, which is the sect of the Mormon Church that practices polygamy and old men marrying young girls. And I think this was my December 2019 TBR poll. I think it was December, and I just didn't get to it. So I do want to read this. It's been on my shelf for longer than I'd like to admit, and I am interested in the story she has to tell. So, on to the next question. What genre do you want to read more of? And I think definitely I would have to say true crime. And like maybe make it more broad and say nonfiction. Because I think the nonfiction I do tend to read tends to be about darker subjects. So like kind of true crime is just in that. That's something that I really love to read in the past. And in the past couple of years, I have been neglecting it. And I want to get back into that because I truly enjoy the true crime stuff that I've read. And I read Bully by Jim Shoots a couple months ago, and that really like sparked the flame again. And I want to get back to that because I really, really enjoy that genre. Number 4 is to name 3 non-book related goals that you have for this year. And I had to think about it a little bit. I think the first one is to work harder on the house projects I have and the house projects I want to do, because I just don't make time for them, and I could make time for them. It's not that I don't have time, it's just that I would rather do other things with my free time, but I really like want to get these projects done. What I'm working on right now is peeling off like layers of wallpaper in our master bedroom because it's just awful. They wallpapered so much of the house. And it was like this cowboy scene border at the top, which is just not, it's just not my thing. And then the rest of the wall was white, but it was white wallpaper. And like, what the fuck would you do that? But they did it. So once I get that done, maybe I'll be able to do ones that are less labor intensive and like more fun. I don't know. But that's my first goal. My second goal is to use less social media because that is such a time suck, and that was one of my goals last year, and I was actually doing super good when I made that goal and just didn't follow through with it very well. So yeah, I've been doing pretty good as far as like Instagram goes. I don't spend a lot of my time looking through that as much anymore. Facebook is still a giant time suck, and I don't know why I mean, 90% of the shit I see on there is like uninteresting, so why am I doing it? But I'm hoping to get better about that. And my final goal, or the third of my 3, is to drink more water, because I'm really good about that during the summer when it's hot as fuck out, but I really suck doing that during the winter. So I need to be better about that. The 5th question is to name a book you've had forever and still need to read. And right away, Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen, maybe? This, I don't know if I'm ever going to read it, because I think that this just like isn't a book that is for me, you know, and I know a lot of people really liked it. Obviously they made a movie, but I've held on to this because this is the last book that I bought at the bookstore, well, one of the bookstores in the city I grew up in before I moved here. And I just like don't really want to let it go for sentimental reasons, and maybe it's in my TBR jar, so like maybe one day I'll pull it and have to read it, or not, or decide like never to read it. Okay, the final question is one word you're hoping your 2020 will be, and I think I'm gonna choose chill. I hope it's chill. I hope that that I don't cause more anxiety for myself Oh my god, this whole video is becoming about anxiety. But that is something I struggle with and something I don't want to struggle with. And I'm hoping that 2020 won't, I don't know. I'm hoping it's chill. I'm hoping that I don't, I don't know. I just want it to be chill. I want to just like relax and read my books and chill with my family and not have to worry about things. I don't know. So far, 2020 is not going very well, like, considering everything that's happening in the world. So, I don't know. It's not off to a very chill start, but maybe we'll get there. I don't know. Oh, you guys, this video is making me sad. So yeah, that's the New Year thing. There is one final question, or one final, I guess it's not really a question, but it's labeled number 7. And that's to tag people, and I just hate doing that. So I'm gonna tag all of you. So that means like, do this if you want to, or don't do it, and that's fine too. But if you do it, or if you haven't done it, let me know so I can watch it, because I love to do that. That's it. My camera says I've been filming for 15 minutes, and that means I've been rambling a lot, so this really needs to go on the chopping block. I will see you guys later, and I hope you have also a very chill 2020. It's probably not chill yet, but like I said, I hope it gets there.